Why, hello there, friends. This is Coltrane back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We're here in the Western approach, where we're going to check out some of these question marks to the north and check out some of the newly opened up area by that Sulphur Springs. All right, so we're approaching. What is this? This is part of the Dust Plains. By the way, there's a weird ringing in my ear. Feels like a piece of the headset might be loose, so apologies if there's any noise on your end. Boop, boop, boop. Claim spots? I don't remember. Tesoro Tower. Warden Commander Tesoro, slayer of over 100 Genlocks, gave her life in defense of the Abyssal Rift at the start of the long night of the Second Blight. From the Grey Warden archives at Weishaupt. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this one is. Just kind of bouncing around this area we've sort of discovered already. So I think this is the section that we couldn't get to earlier because of the fumes. But that operation we did last time cleared it up. So the tower is looking... I think that's what this is. I mean, is this somewhere we've been before? I feel like it's not. I don't know. This place confuses me. Maybe that's I don't know. All these desert fumey areas are a little bit confusing to me. Yeah, let's just see what that thing is. I'm guessing this must be another... God, why can't I think of the name of that? Alright, journal. Completed collections. Landmarks. Landmarks, that's what it is. It looks like another landmark. How do I get up to it? Clearly by jumping this, right? I'm just kidding. Sorry. Alright. Let's see what you are. Not a landmark. You're a cave. There's a face on those rocks. This is creepy as hell. I don't like this. Is this the world's largest mosaic piece? What is this? No, it's just a stone. Yeah, if I'm making a list of things I don't like, this place is one of those. This place is on the list. This is a culty feeling. I clicked read on that, and nothing happened. Huh. Okay. Yes, I guess that's not readable. This is very strange. Let me check something. Maybe it went into my codices directly. No. I swear it said read and I clicked it and nothing happened. I guess it's another bug maybe. Aegis of Order. Heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. It seems like a good shield if I were lower level. Let me see if that has any kind of lore associated with it. Aegis of Order. The Templar Order protects the innocents who wield magic and who suffer at its hands. No one can truly command magic, so how can we blame those who cannot control it? We must watch without judging, harness their power when it benefits us, and contain it when it does not. Our calling is to be the shield between the unnatural and the folly of man. Knight Commander Ilias Barasa of Ravane, 861 Blessed. Yeah, noble words. I don't know that they've always adhered to those noble words, but they sure are noble, those words. Let's see what this place is. The Thing in the Dark. The statue is oddly warm to the touch and shivers slightly, as though it might have a pulse. I gotta say, you're not doing anything to take yourself off my creepy list. Especially with a name like The Thing in the Dark. I mean, so we got... It's actually even frustrating me even more now. Like, is this something that I was meant to read that the game just didn't tell me? I don't know. If you know the answer to that, please let me know, because that's going to be a craw in my net. Do you hear this? Now there's like Gregorian chants going on. Unless that's just the music from the zone, and I'm just freaking out about it because I'm... You know, when you're nervous, you're listening extra hard. Yeah, they're really not going to tell me anything about this, are they? Wow, that's unexpected. Very unexpected for this game. Wait. This thing, I was always like, what's this tower doing here? Is this the thing we constructed to contain the fumes? I'll bet this is. I'll bet this is the tower that was constructed to contain the fumes. Or not. I don't know. I don't think the Inquisition would build something with this, like, skull motif, so probably not. Never mind. Alright, where to now? I guess we're gonna... The next thing for me is I'm going to try to find these two things. I couldn't find them before. There's a primeval red lyrium lurking somewhere over there, and the Venatori seem to be busy in the western approach. A report from someone named Service. Who could that be? Mentioned activity in a mine somewhere in the... No, just to be clear, Service now works for me. Mentioned activity in a mine somewhere near the somewhere in the canyon. Search for the mine. So I'm going to search for the mine. I'll see you when I find it because I couldn't find it last time, and I'll see if I do any better this time. This is the place to be. I don't know that I've explored this place before. This is the canyons. I got one of those entrance like title drops when I walked here a second ago that said this is the canyons. Okay, so this feels like the right area. And there's a castle in the canyons. Yeah, this is something I definitely missed. Friggin' boxes in Dragon Age. Some breakup. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about them. Discovered the still ruins. Got some god rays to the left of us. Venatori to the right. Here I am. Oh yeah, just knocking them down like bowling pins. Again, still one of the most satisfying things in the game. Just knocking down a whole bunch of them. I don't even care that I just stepped into a giant trap willfully. Alright, so this looks like we're going to have to hit it with fire. If I know my magic traps. And a mosaic piece. Definitely take that. 9 out of 12 on the Archdemon. Anything on the side here? Probably not. Death. I walked into like a little bowl of soup and drowned. Ugh, okay. I'm pretty sure this rune is ours. Let's try it. Yeah, that's ours. Alright. Alright, let's try it. Alright. I'm pretty sure that this is a fire thing. Magical barrier. I'm not using fire at it. I mean, this is lightning, but I guess lightning is close enough.
Did they honestly think that would keep us out?
I guess they did. You got some blood magic lingering in the air. Venatori Spellbinder.
Watch your step.
That was his death rattle. Or was that one of our party members? Was that like Blackwall yelling that, maybe? What is this? The still ruins. Oh, this is a whole dungeon. Oh, I'm excited. Let's check out the outside of it first. Read. Written note, Moraven. Alexius. That Alexius. Oh, okay. The guy who's kind of working with us now, right? The dad. Alexius has failed. The work here thus becomes all the more vital. Secure the site at all costs. The Elder One will not tolerate another mistake on our part. Service. I'm nervous about Service. I probably shouldn't be. I think, like, he's just another agent at this point, but I don't know. I actually kind of hope I'm wrong about Service. It would be awesome if one of your agents that you acquire could turn against you if you judge them incorrectly. I feel like that. I wonder if that's a risk in this game. Like, if you can, if there are any because if there's any, I guess it's something I've talked about how much I really like romances in specifically Dragon Age 2's rivalry romances, because you could be whoever you want and still have a romance with someone, even if you didn't like make your character line up with them, like philosophically or personality wise. And in the same way, I don't necessarily like how Dragon Age Inquisition encourages you to acquire as many agents and be as merciful on that front as possible. Like, I think it'd be, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think it'd be kind of nice to give, if there were characters who you'd get bonuses by imprisoning, or who, like, if you imprison them, they would repent, or if you killed them, like, justly, and, like, they clearly deserve to be killed, they would come back and help you as a ghost, and that would give you the reward instead of being merciful. I don't know. No, I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to click the read. Well, I'm going to pop out. As soon as I pop in here, I'm going to pop back out to read whatever that was. Okay, so very carefully read this. A preserved note. A preserved letter found on the body of a messenger. Belorin, you were right to doubt. Hilarius will not be swayed. If this letter was sent, then it is sealed. Send aid. Sarpedon. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. It is sealed. So there's some faction in this group of Venatori that's trying to get the fuck out, that's trying to bail on whatever they're doing in here in the Still Ruins. Now this is a cool place. Still Ruins discovered the main chamber. There was also a codex entry for this place. 24 Harvest Mir. A pair of hunters arrived today from the western approach. They carried a third between them, unconscious. The hunters found the man wandering the approach. He collapsed at their feet before they could learn his identity. The rough stories you hear, I'm surprised they didn't slit his throat and call it a mercy. Instead, they lay him alongside their prizes and took him from that place. Cerise forced him to swallow water with a mixture of herbs. Elaine says he will show me how to make it tomorrow. Oh god, you're going to regret saving this person, aren't you? 26 Harvest Mir. Cerise and Elaine left the patient to my care. They believe the man will die, so what harm could I do? Still, I prepare the herbs with care. I do what I can to make him comfortable. The man murmurs in his sleep, something about there being no wind. Something about there... I would open the window, but the air is chill, and I fear it would weaken him. 5 First Fall. My patient opened his eyes. Vargas took the rest. Then I found it. Everything's so still. There was no wind. He seemed quite intent. In the western approach, I asked. Oh, a soldier. This last about the figurine I placed on his bedside table for Saturnalia. Foolish, but I thought it might cheer him. Okay, so the doctor placed a figurine on his bedside table, and something about that. He noticed that. Vargas took the rest, so like one of those dog things. Then I found it. Everything's so still, there is no wind. Some prize deep in here. 8 First Fall. My patient took a simple meal. Speaking wearies him, but he tried. Everything was so still, there was no wind. What's this place called? The Still Ruins. I told him that sounded peaceful. His eyes widened in fear. The demons were still there. So, okay, so there's going to be a demon infestation in here. I tried to comfort him, but he was desperate to explain the disturbing images in his mind. Later I saw him staring at the little soldier. They couldn't move, he murmured. I said I could take the toy away, but he shook his head. So the demons are somehow locking up different Venatori soldiers, possessing them or just forcing them to stand still. 21st fall. Cerise and Olaine declared my patient well enough to travel. He left before I returned from visiting my sister. I suspect his still ruins were a delusion brought on by his trials on the approach, but I will never know. I wish I could have said goodbye. Cerise says he took that soldier with him. Perhaps it was a comfort after all. From the journal of Nicolette Envers, Healer's Apprentice. Well, that's disturbing. So we got some demon action over here. But dead demons. Looks like this one's like preserved and I don't know, just kind of lying on the ground. Let's boop them. Boop.
Oh, this is rubbish. Let's do whatever and get out.
The hell? This is like oh, they're still fighting. This is like a rift that was like frozen mid-opening. That's why there are like, this is one of those icy guys. Oh no, that's, do they usually have faces, those ice demons? Or are you a Venatori who just died standing up? I don't know. No, they're fighting a rift, and this is like a scene frozen in time. This is freaky. This is bizarre. He talked about this. I'm thinking of the still soldier, the Deventer Relic Hunt, a stranger rift in the ruins. I feel like I'm going to examine this and everything's going to spring to life. Let me read this first. Venatori orders, a short letter accompanied by a map of the western approach. Several areas have been circled. Lucanus. The references are obscure, but they point to a single power sealed at the height of the old empire. Deventer's involvement in the region predates the First Blight. Detailed accounts of the location are non-existent, but there are some promising leads. You will be provided with men and supplies. Do not return empty-handed. I'm guessing this is from Corypheus. All right, let's activate this little mosaic here.
Everything's frozen. I don't think this was the Venatori.
The power required for such a spell would be immense.
Time-altering magic. Let's hope this proves less trying than Redcliffe.
That's right. I'd forgotten that this is what what's his face? Alexius was doing. That's what he was messing with. That was his baby, and yeah, back in Redcliffe. All right, yeah, let's explore this place then. Because it looks like deeper in there's a relic hunt. There's like a main relic quest in this area, but let's look at some of the sides first. I never even noticed that. Like, it's. I was gonna say, like, it's just before it just struck me as a place that was in ruins, that like there was open to the elements, but no, all these things are in the midst of falling. Like the roof is mid-crash. You could see stones in the air, like midway through falling as the roof rips open. This is probably from this rift. This is amazing. This set piece is amazing. Can I? Yeah, no, you're frozen in time. All right, on we push. It's so much more disturbing to see this than to have all these enemies like attacking me. I'm used to enemies attacking me. I'm not used to like the blood spattering in midair as one of these little demons, terror demons or rage demons or whatever these are, like takes a bite out of this fellow. I don't know if this is Venatori. I think this is a Venatori. Okay, so we can go deeper in. Anything else on the outside here? Ooh. I know a lockpick. How much shit was frozen? This isn't just the rift. Mosaic piece, yes. Freed our slaves, but... So it was really like a full moment in time. Read. Responsible blood magic. Okay, Meryl. Let me correct you, apprentice. While it is true that blood magic is woven through the history of Tevinter, there are good reasons, quite aside from the Chantry's sermons, that such arts are now frowned upon. Consider the ancient magisters who once attempted to map the fate itself. A worthy goal, perhaps, but a costly one. When their spells exhausted their lyrium supply, the magisters spilled the blood of countless slaves. To what end? The shifting nature of the fade made the effort futile, and so much death left the magisters open to possession by demons. Wasteful. Yeah, it doesn't... The value of the slave's life isn't really super important in this note, but anyway. Some still idolize Terina of the Rock, who used blood magic against the Kunari during the Steel Age. They say she cut her flesh on the shore of Marnus Pell as the dreadnought sailed in, turned her spells against their crews, and boiled the very blood in their veins. Terrifying display, to be sure, but against Kunari, it only made them more determined when they besieged the port of Karastes. And what of Magister... So, that's a great point, that sometimes the most horrific acts that you can do, however effective, they spawn a greater backlash as a result of that horror. And even if they're, like, effective in the technical requirements of that setting. And what of Magister Calanthus, that fool who believed he could make himself the ascended man with blood magic? 33 slaves died in that rite. Jesus. And Calanthus became an abomination so horrific that his apprentices tore out their eyes at the sight of him. What in the name of sweet Cthulhu is this zone? You quote the example of the lovers Crescens and Seraphinian. Yes, Seraphinian offered his own blood to cure Crescens of her wasting disease, and Crescens lived a long life. But if the noblest use of blood magic still calls for the death of a good man, is that not enough reason to reconsider? Letter from Magister Esthia to her apprentice, 771 Storm. Responsible blood magic. This is a strange part of the game right now. Dragon statue. Sorry, a little bit nauseous, so apologies if my voice comes in and out. What's this? Oh, here we are. Alright, anything on the other side? It looks like it. Aha. My dear Sarah, thank you for opening the lock. Although, I mean, given what we've seen, maybe I shouldn't be thanking her just yet. This is Hall of Silence. That's, yeah, like I don't want to go into the Hall of Silence. Oh, good. Torture. A spirit room and a Tevinter banner. Yeah, I'm sure that flying that in is that cosmetic? I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. It's something I can. Actually, I don't know. Could I fly it? God, that would make me the worst Inquisitor ever. All right, let's leave this place. Everything about this place is not good. No good things have occurred here so far. Just ranging from eerie to horrific to eldritch to creepy. Back to the Hall of Silence. Excellent. Ominous green light. Sweet. Frankly, I shouldn't even be opening these chests. God knows what I'm about to unleash beyond just some vendor trash. What's this? Got some person holding a sword with a strange looking head. Maybe it's just a... Maybe it's... No, maybe they're just like... Just Tevinter knight armor. Something like that, maybe.
The texts describe a chamber. This must be it.
Discover the Veritas Walk. So here's my guess. My guess is that at some point, as we go deeper in, we're going to unfreeze everything, and the way out is going to be fighting through all this crap. I kind of hope it doesn't go that way, but we'll see. Let's kill them. Venatory Zealots. Double, double, triple boop. The rare triple boop. Lucanus. Hi, friend. We got a keystone, an ancient key. Yeah, they're all fighting for their lives over there. An ancient key found on Lucanus' corpse in the Tevinter laboratory in a master cleansing room. Okay.
He was carrying this stone for a reason. Keep searching. There may be more.
Collect keystones. So this is a new quest that just popped up. Let me take a look at it. So a stranger rift in the ruins. So the Venatory seem to be... That's different. A stranger rift in the ruins. The ancient magic at work in the still ruins that appears to be slowing time. There's ancient magic. A fade rift appears frozen in place, and whatever's keeping the magic at work is preventing the rift from closing. Disable the time magic. Yep, so we're definitely going to have to fight through all that crap. Heart of the still ruins. Lucanus dropped a strange stone while searching the still ruins. Its distinct pattern suggests it could be a keystone of some kind. Perhaps there are more. Collect keystones to open the sealed chamber. This sounds like a good idea. Let's open the sealed chamber. Another keystone. Another keystone? Can I take it? It seems like it's one of those frozen in midair things. No, I guess I can take it.
Look at you, all serious. What do wardens do when there's no blight anyway?
Whatever it takes to keep the world safe.
Like join Inquisition?
If that's what's necessary. Hey, you're here too.
The Inquisition can't be all broody beards like you and Cassandra.
She doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh, I bet she does. Places.
Cassandra is a broody beard. You know what? I'm not going to go any further. I'm just going to leave that dialogue piece there and let it sit, hanging like, I don't know, like this, like the falling roof in the still ruins. Just Sarah and her blessed imagery. Let's go. Oh, wait. I didn't see that. So this is pointing me to where the keystones are. Let's rush to them. Research notes. A series of disturbing diagrams, of course, is followed by a personal note. Sarpedon would cast doubt on our work here. Why do I know the name Sarpedon? Like from mythology or history or something? Anyway, Sarpedon would cast doubt on our main work here. I expected no less. He's Baloran's man. So there's two factions here. If he thinks to deter me, he will not succeed. Who accomplished anything through such fretting and hesitance? Let him be placated by his pointless precautions. If he wishes to question the validity of my theories, perhaps he should look more closely at his own. So Sarpedon and Baloran are their own faction, and this is maybe that guy we just knocked out. Take. I can't remember his name, even Lucerne or something. Research notes. A few hastily written notes are scrawled below, increasingly perplexing diagrams. Blood to start, then from the channel itself. The slave trader had 6 strong enough for the task. Preparations are in place. Sarpedon will call one final meeting. I must speak to the others in advance. Blood to start, then from the channel itself. Is that saying that there's like some loose blood that they have, but then they're going to use the channel itself for those 6 slaves they're talking about? Okay. Okay. Did we find all 5 of them? Oh no, there's still one over there. Yeah, let's go do that. As fast as possible. This is so much fun. This is the best mode of travel. This is like a Naruto run. I have never seen Naruto, but I know the Naruto run. Take. Keystone number 5. Ah, so that'll unlock that. Okay. Read. Damn it! It did it again! Was that... What did that say? Oh, grr. Dragon Age's most frustrating moments when it says there's lore, especially in a place as cool as this, and then it's just like, nope, the book disappeared into the wind. Research notes. Scrawled notes accompany several complex diagrams. Theoretically, it should be possible to draw energy from the fate itself. While I will not discount the obvious dangers, such risks can be circumvented through use of a proper channel. Is this a slave or is this something else? Once the channel is stable, we should be able to manipulate the energy to our will. The power gained would be beyond measure. At this time, theory will take us no further, and if my hypothesis is true, it will be an achievement unrivaled by any in history that will all but ensure the immortality of the Imperium. It sounds like something worth stopping. Let's energize this. There could be any number of places where we might find like Veilfire ruins here. So I'm going to do a little bit of a walkabout, and I'll check back with you once I find anything, if I find anything. Alright, I've been roaming around this whole area, covering all the walls, hugging the walls, trying to make the Veilfire interact with something, light up a rune, something like that for a while.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, okay.
Magic here is interfering with the
Yeah. I've been trying to do this for a while, and I'm just not seeing anything. And the farther I get from that room where I picked up the Veilfire, because like I picked it up from like over there, the less likely I think that this is to do something. So let me open up this room here, and maybe that's where I use the Veilfire. Alright, this is a good idea, so let's open it. Yep, this looks...
Is this what they were after?
Don't go poking. The whole place feels wrong.
You're not... You are correct. This is absolutely blood magic central. Read. Journal on certain experiments. The journal lies open on its final part. Hiladius ignores all results that do not support his own hypothesis, brushing them off as anomalies and expected deviations. He posits that there will be an acceleration in the channel's creation and will no doubt test the theory that without guaranteeing a secure channel can even be maintained. I have argued the inherent risks, the catastrophic tear in the veil that will result from such foolishness. But he has the others convinced. He grants only a sneering permission to conduct countermeasures in the event of failure. If I'm correct, the only course of action will be to redirect the resulting power into sealing the event itself. The odds of survival are less than ideal, but the surrounding lands will be preserved. So I'm going to call it right here. Oh! Let me go get that Veilfire. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, blood magic time staff. That definitely looked Veilfire-y. Yup. Acquired schematic, superb spirit room. Okay. Alright. Let's do something that's not in the category of what I'd call smart. Tempest. It looks good. I mean, it's a strong staff for its level.
Careful.
So we just...
Flowing again.
I said, don't go poking. Oh.
Yeah, she's not wrong on that. Like, yeah. So everything here is going to be like alive and well now. All these. I wonder if it feels like if they notice the passage of time. All these terrors and demons. Shades with their cool Spartan mohawk things going on. Okay, so yeah, just everything's awake now. And I'll bet that everything that was suspended before is uncollapsed, but that's the thing, and we have to... Ancient magic in the work in the still ruins. Alright, we have to close that Fate Rift. Let's go do it. Let's go do the thing. Oh, did this door close again? Hall of Silence. Not so silent anymore, I don't think. So everything that was in the...
before this gets worse.
It's already worse. Just kill them.
Oh, shit. Who's that? Greater Terror. Alright, let's go stop you up. So I still don't understand what they were trying to do. I guess just generally, yeah, all the little bits of falling, of crumbling rock are now gone. I don't quite understand what the Deventer were trying to do, because it seemed like they were doing some kind of ritual for power that backfired, and some mage among them who saw the dangers of it stopped time. And the person we read about with the toy soldier, they got out in time, maybe? Or they came in the aftermath? I don't have a great sense of how long ago this happened.
It's done.
That's enough demons for one day, frozen or otherwise.
Oh, activate. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I guess that's it for the Still Ruins. Again, the setup for this place is incredible. It ended a little bit more anticlimactically than I was expecting, and that's been the habit of a couple of places that we've stumbled across. It's been kind of a... I don't know. I guess I was expecting something... Again, I was expecting something maybe a little bit grander to end all this. But the environment of this zone is just incredible. Just the frozen combat, frozen demons... Everything. Super, super cool. So that's going to be it for me for now. Next time we'll continue in the western approach, searching for that Venatori mine. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.